Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming Miriam's room tour. This has been a much requested video and I'm finally ready to film it, so yahoo! I just want to preface this video by saying this is in no way sort of a magazine worthy room, everything bright white and clean looking. This is my style, which is quite eclectic, a little bit vintage, mostly thrifted finds, but I know you guys are curious to see how I put certain things together, so without much further ado I will just jump right in with the tour. So here's an overview of her room. As you can see, it is quite eclectic, a sort of mix and match. Over here is her crib. Yes, she's still in a crib because we're sort of the mindset that if it's not broke, why fix it? Just a mix of loveys in here, her favorite ones, as well as a quilt that was thrifted for about $5, I believe. Up here is a piece of artwork that I got from a garage sale for 25 cents, the little kitty. And the dress on the wall is the dress she wore for her first birthday. It's hanging on a little vintage hanger that I got from a garage sale. And over here is a piece of artwork that was actually made by Dave. When the kids were born, he made them both pieces of artwork, and I absolutely love them. This is Miriam's. It says, "She is far more precious than jewels." And up here is a mobile that actually has been hanging here since this was Jude's nursery. I just love the color so much that it stayed around. Under the window here is a thrifted find. This is what we're using as a wooden cradle for Miriam's dollies. I'm kind of unsure of what its original purpose was, but Miriam just loves this thing and she also likes to climb inside herself sometimes, and it's pretty sturdy. Over here is a dresser that I got secondhand for I think about $50, and the only thing I've done to it is I've added these handles to the small drawers. You used to open it by using this underhang here, but I kept catching my fingernail on it, so I added these. I got them from Anthropology on clearance. I just love sort of mixing and matching ones that went well together. I think they were about $2 or $3 a piece. And then up on the dresser is sort of a mix of things, and some of them useful, some of them decorative, but I've got this little doll here. This was a nesting doll that I got a long time ago that I thought would look great in here, and Miriam likes to play with it. Over back here is a milk glass vase that I've just put some faux florals in. I love that purple color. And then here is a page from a vintage botanical textbook. I've just put it in an IKEA frame. And then here is a jewelry box that I got from a garage sale, a vintage one, and I just love that. This piece of artwork over here you may or may not recognize from our living room. I took it down and I put it in Miriam's room. It's artwork that Dave actually painted for me when I was still living at home, and the florals are from her second birthday decor. And down here is her play space. So this hook right here with the two hooks I got from a thrift store, and it had a funny looking picture on it, so I've covered it with some polka dot gray and white scrapbook paper. Down here are some purses that she likes to play with. She's very into pretend play. This purse here is embroidered and I love it. I actually got it one of my first thrift finds when I was a teenager, and so I've kept it all this time and I'm happy to pass it along to her. And the color scheme is actually the inspiration for her bedroom. And then when we back up here, this little mirror here is perfectly at her height so she can look at herself in the mirror, and it's a thrifted find. The dolly high chair is also a thrifted find, as is the dolly. At one point I had wanted to paint over this chair, but I never got around to it, and I still think it looks good. Over here are just all her toys, so there's no sort of rhyme or reason to this. It's all just shoved in there. And up here is a little gallery wall that I've put together for Miriam. So this shelf here was thrifted for I think $2 or maybe it was $4, I can't remember, but I've just put little trinkets on here for her. These little dolls here are something that I got from a craft sale before I even had babies, but I knew that probably one day I would have a baby who would appreciate these little dolls. The little color wheel here in the middle holds memories for me, just hearing Miriam's little voice say the colors when she was learning them for the first time. So I've kept that here just because it makes me smile every time I look at it. And this little artwork here of the ballerina just reminds me of Miriam. So I picked it up at the thrift store because I couldn't walk away without it. Her little face is so cute with the big blue eyes, looks just like her. This artwork here is something that Dave and I picked up on one of our first trips together to New York City, and so it's just street art. And down below here is a beautiful, beautiful toy box that was made by Dave's brother, so Uncle Adam made that for us. Behind the door here is a mobile made by my niece, so Miriam's cousin, on the left, and then on the right are elephants that came from, I believe, Cambodia, from a family friend. And up here, this is her closet. It's a nice big closet. I'll show that in another tour sometime, but it holds just sort of extra diapers and stuff like that. Down here is an apple box that I got a long time ago. I can't even remember where, but it just holds books for her. And I just love the texture and rustic look of this wood. Lastly, here is the carpet that I picked up from IKEA. You would have seen in my IKEA haul, as well as this little floor cushion that I like to sit on when I'm playing with her in here. So there you have it. This is her room. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel, want to see more videos from me, you might as well subscribe. And we will see you in the next one. Bye!